and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Hey, Comedy Cafe, we are back in the building. I'm your host, Kente Scott. You know how we do. We are here bringing the jokes to you. You can get your laughs on in the safety of your own home, your own car, wherever you are with your mobile or standard device. You might even have an old school laptop. An old school desktop. We're not tripping. You can go and get your laughs on with it. And happy Valentine's Day. This is Valentine's Day weekend coming up right here, so enjoy yourselves. I'm very excited about this Valentine's Day because I'm still single. And the pandemic ain't found my wife yet, so I'm cool. Because this means I ain't got to do nothing. See, this Valentine's Day is for the real lovers out there. This is for your husband, your wife. Y'all go together. There's some rings on the finger. It's a tan line on that ring finger up in there. It ain't just for folks to just be playing. I ain't got to impress nobody this year. They be like, hey, you didn't give me nothing for Valentine's Day. They be like, ooh, I ain't get my stimulus check yet. It ain't come through. Wow, yeah, I'm trying to wait for my taxes to come back. Plus, I'm like, it's a pandemic. I don't know what you got. You might have had the wrong, you might have had that cough, you might have had that sneeze, and we don't go together no more. So I ain't got to get nothing. I ain't got to go to the dollar store like I usually do. Like last year when outside was open, I went to the dollar store, bought like $30 worth of stuff and had Valentine's gifts for everybody in LA. Is what I'm saying. It was great. It was a balloon and some day-old chocolate for everybody. But this year is for the real Valentines. This is how you know your man is serious about it, because that means he done went out in the pandemic. He done made you in California. We can go back outside and eat outside. Like I'm not gonna have Valentine's Day in my car. Like we're not gonna have Valentine's dinner in a drive-thru and be like, well, you didn't take me to Crustaceans. No, because it's all a drive-thru. In and out's a drive-thru. Crustaceans is a drive-thru this year, so it's all the same. You better eat that double with cheese and be happy with it, is what I'm saying. But it's real. Like, this is what real Valentine's Day people can ask. You can ask your lover, your wife. You already know about it. See, I don't know. This Valentine's Day is the first Valentine's Day folks got vaccines. Like this, now folks got vaccinated. Folks have the opportunity to get vaccinated. So now you could be like, hey, you want to go out? You'd be like, you ain't got that vaccination? We can't make it. We can't make it. I got a new reason not to go out with you. You ain't had that shot yet. Be like, well, did you get the shot? That's not the point. That's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is, have you got the shot? Because the way Jesus told me is I'm supposed to wait. I'm in the back of the line. I'm healthy. I'm all right. Because I've been taking all my vitamins. Like, I've been taking vitamins like a 3-year-old with the Flintstone vitamins back in the day. Every morning, I've been eating vitamins like sunflower seeds. I'd be like black seed oil, black maca powder, elderberry. I've been eating something that I never thought I would eat because they told me it works. Like, black folks tell you it works, all of a sudden you gotta take it. Like sea moss. Like, sea moss is nasty. And people are like, no, you could just take a spoonful of it. Nope. No. They be like, you can put it on top of your oatmeal. I be like, nope. I'm cool. Like, I'm all right. I'm taking everything else. The sea moss, like, if the sea moss is what's going to save me from the coronavirus, don't you think they would have put that in the vaccine? Ain't no sea moss in the vaccine. You can Google vaccine. What's in it? The ingredients, it's a lot of letters, it's a lot of consonants, not a lot of vowels in there. It's a lot of kasakasais and umakasais and a lot of those in there. You don't see no sea moss nowhere on there, so I'm not taking it. I'm good. They be like, but my sea moss is good. You got to get the good sea moss from my company. I be like, I can go right down to Pacific Ocean and get a little sea moss and suck on that if I'm really in that much trouble. If I'm that close to the edge where I'm good. But no, not this year. I don't have to do that because we have the vaccine. I'm not necessarily taking it right now, but it's there. So if you're ready to take it, go take it. Like, my mother took it, my father took it. They in the upper age category. They're seasoned. They need to go on to take it. They went on and took it. My father was proud. Yeah, I went on and got that vaccine. I was like, oh, okay, how you feel? I feel good. I feel all right. And nothing happened to me. I was good. I was like, well, you know, when you get the vaccine, nothing's supposed to happen to you, Pops. He's like, yeah, I know. Nothing happened to me. I'm good. You know, because he always take everything back to a story he did back when he was growing. You know, when I was in 59, I had the first vaccine. I had the polio vaccine. I was like, Pops, I think everybody had the polio vaccine by 59. Like, you wasn't the first one in line for that. You the first one in line for this one, so you could tell your friends, you the first one with the COVID vaccine. But he said he got to go back in 3 weeks for the booster shot. And this is my thing, like, the vaccine is there and we need it, but there's no research on the vaccine. Like, I was like, hey, 'cause I went to Kaiser to get a physical the other day. I said, yeah, so what about the vaccine? They're like, yeah, it's available for you, but, you know, you're not in the demographic that needs to get it right now, so you can wait. I said, cool. How long does it last? They was like, we think maybe a year. I said, hey, hold up. I'm going to need the we think up out of there. I'm going to need y'all to know something when you putting the needle in my arm with a vaccine in it. I'm going to need you to know how long it lasts. Like, you know, I don't need no warranty. Or it could be 6 months or 120,000 miles, whichever come first. I don't need that. I need what it is. Like, I need you to know, like, five years. Like, I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on it lasts for 5 years. I'm like, cool, I can come back. I'm not coming back every year for the corona vaccine. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep on taking these vitamins. But when you get to like 3 years, like that third update, like the iPhone, I'm there. I'm in line with you. But if I get a cough, right down to Kaiser, because it's different now. Like for the last year, I don't think I sneezed out loud in public, out at all. Right? And it's hard. Like, have you ever tried to hold a sneeze in because you didn't want nobody else around you to think you had coronavirus? Because, you know, we black folks, my people, I hang around them a lot. And every time you cough or sniffle, they be like, something wrong with you. Get him out of here. Put him in the car. Where your mask at? I was hanging with my friends, and I was doing a radio show. 6 people. We were all socially distanced. I was in the room, and I had a sneeze come up. Have you ever tried to hold a sneeze in real life? I almost pulled all these muscles in my head. It came, and I was like, uh-oh. Because you can feel a sneeze, the tingle of the sneeze coming, and be like, hey, it's coming, and the sneeze train is coming. You try to fight it, and keep your eyes open because you don't want nobody to know that you fighting a sneeze. So I was like, and it was like, you all right? I was like, I'm cool. It was like, why you starting to cry? I was like, I'm all right. I'm good. They were like, you ain't trying not to sneeze. I was like, no, not at all. I'm cool. I'm good. Held that sneeze in, went outside and sneezed in the car, and somebody walked by like, he got the Rona. Put down his license plate. But it's different. California is opening back up now. We get to go outside again. Like, don't rush outside everybody. Like, this is why we keep messing up. Like, he say outside is open. That means go outside in an orderly fashion. Like, California, I need you to treat this like a 3rd grade fire drill. You remember 3rd grade fire drills when they were like, they go, this is a fire drill. Everybody line up and walk outside in an orderly fashion. That's what I need California to do. Because the last 2 times, they just opened the door and y'all ran out there like it was Black Friday at Target or something, and they had 5 flat screens on sale for $39.99. So this time, I'm going to need everybody to go outside, back to doing what you're doing in an orderly fashion. Just because they got the vaccine don't mean you ain't got to stop wearing your mask. You got to wear the mask and the vaccine. Like, I only don't have my mask on right now because I'm on stage and everybody's social distance is just me, the camera, that camera guy over there, he got 3 masks on, and we good. But you still got to keep your mask on. The vaccine don't make you invincible. Don't be like that, my people. Be like, hey, I got the vaccine. I don't got to wear nothing. You don't take no vitamins? I don't take vitamins no more. I got the vaccine. No. Take the vitamins, wear your mask. Because I don't want to go back on rainy day schedule no more for the whole state. Because we've been on that for the better part of a year. I don't want to be on rainy day schedule no more. I'm done. I don't have no more board games to play. I don't have no more crossword puzzles to do. I don't have an etch-a-sketch. I don't have none of that. I'm ready to go outside in an orderly fashion. Okay? Say it with me, Comedy Cafe. We're going to go back outside in an orderly fashion. Everybody said it? Good. All right, y'all. Comedy Cafe. We're going to keep these laughs coming. You know how we do. I bring my funny friends to the stage. They bring these laughs to you, and you guys enjoy them to the fullest at your house, wherever you are, on your devices, on your computer, watching this in the safety of your home. Till we get back in the Comedy Cafe in person real soon. Yeah, won't he do it? Yes, he will. So, Coming to the stage, y'all, good friend of mine, very funny lady. She's been to the Comedy Cafe before and has killed it every time she hit the stage. She's got a project that just came on Super Bowl on Discovery Plus channel with Kim Whitley, and she's on a tour, Funny by Nature tour, presented by Vivica Fox, coming all over the country where they letting people do comedy at. So y'all go check her out. Please put your hands together for my homegirl out of East Texas, Crystal Power!
Yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is beautiful. Woo! Faithful Central, y'all done showed out. Man, y'all can tell who got their SBA loans and did right with them. Boy, y'all have showed out with this stage and lighting and everything. The crew even looked better. How y'all doing, Faithful Central? It's your girl, Crystal Powell. I'm happy to be here. I'm super excited to be here because this is the thing. Like Kente said, and give it up one more time for Kente. Kente is a faithful servant. He be a hater sometimes, but he a faithful servant. But y'all, I'm excited because this is my third time being here with y'all. But this time is a little different. It's special because Crystal Powell, know Jesus for real now. I'm part of the Walking Warriors group. Hello, daily devotional Monday through Friday, me and my girls. Yes, it's a difference. And by learning Jesus and knowing Jesus and people telling me about Jesus, I found out I don't have no friends. You want to know why I don't have no friends? Because if you really love me, if you really deep in your soul wanted me to win, you'd have been telling me about Jesus within the first 2-3 minutes. You wouldn't have been asking me about going to no clubs. You wouldn't have been asking me all that. You would have been asking me, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior today? That's what you'd ask. You know why not? Because Jesus, oh Lord, listen, the pandemic. Y'all know, you see us in here social distance. It's like me and 2 other people and Kente in here. That's all, and that's because of the pandemic. This is social distancing to its finest. But that pandemic made you realize that you needed somebody, and my somebody was Jesus. I was like, man, because think about it. We had the pandemic, then we had social injustice, then you was sitting at home gaining weight, eating all the powdered donuts you could eat, getting mad at your kids because you found out that you weren't smarter than a 5th grader. All that, and then have all that on top of your dome, and you don't know Jesus, you'd have lost your mind. See, me, like Kente said, I grew up in East Texas. Very, very small country towns. We had one red light that never really got to turn green. It never got to live up to its fullest potential. But that town was safe. That town was safe. I knew all 92 of my classmates. I went to school from elementary, middle school, and high school was all on the same campus. It was all on the same campus. But that made me who I am today. That made me who I am today because if you hold the elevator for me, even if my bunions is hurting, I'm going to pretend like I'm speeding up and hurry up for the elevator. If you let me over, I'm gonna throw my hands up. That came from growing up in East Texas. But the thing with this pandemic, y'all, it's messing over us. It's messing over us because of the fact that I can be honest, because Jesus is my Father and he knows what's in my heart right now. I forgot where I was going with that joke. I forgot, but I'm in the no judgment zone. That's what I learned about Jesus. Listen, y'all saw Kirk. This is the difference. I graduated from Prairie View, right? So I was in Houston I came from the country, went to the city. But I was in Houston, and y'all saw that it's a big whoop-to-do in Houston right now about Pastor Kirby John Caldwell. By him, they allegedly is saying that he was stealing them people's money. And this is the thing. Whether he stole them people's money or not, that is not for me to say. That is for the Lord. That is between him and Jesus. See, the old me would have been saying, that's why I don't be going to churches now, because the pastors be stealing. You used to make excuses. You used to make excuses and be like, them people, they just, but it's not. So now I realize, no judgment, and it's a good thing, because you need your warriors. You need your warriors, and you need Jesus, because this pandemic, I'm telling you, that's where I was going. Them pandemic, see, I grew up in the country. I wasn't that little black girl that went to bed hungry. If you was hungry at my house, you better get out there in the yard and knock something off his back and come in the house and skin it and put it in the frying pan. I know how to skin a perch with a spoon right now. Get the scales off of it. That's from coming from the country. These people, this pandemic, you needed life skills. You needed life skills to get through this. And for the people that don't want to wear a mask, listen, I understand why you're upset. Because think about it, church. Think about it. Have you ever noticed the people with the worst halitosis, they spray it instead of say it? Have you ever noticed that? The people with the worst breath come up to you instead of just saying hello. They pull from their diaphragm. They grab breath from their diaphragm to say hello. But now that they got to have the mask on, that's just between them and Jesus, right there. And all that hot halitosis is going straight up their nostrils, and they can't share that with nobody. So the next time you see somebody that don't want to wear a mask, just offer them a breath mint. That's what it is. They mad because that halitosis is on them, and just strictly them. Y'all gonna take that vaccine? Y'all better take that vaccine. Listen, I'm 40 fun. I'm up there. And I grew up in a day and age where, listen, if you drank water out of a water hose before 1980, your immune system is strong enough to take the vaccine. My cousin the other day was like, ooh, I was getting ready to go somewhere. And she was like, where you going? I was like, I just got to run some errands real quick. She told me, uh-oh, that McRib back. Go on, drop by McDonald's and bring me that McRib. I said, and you was just saying you wasn't taking the vaccine? If you eat a mystery meat off the side of Sepulveda, or some of that chopped up fruit that got the little red sauce on it, your immune system is strong enough for the vaccine. If you ever think about it, man, see these millennials, these young kids, they don't know. They didn't go outside when they was kids. My mom used to lock us outside on Saturday morning. After you had your supersized bowl of cereal, you went outside and you stayed out there all day. You ran barefoot. You hit your foot on that railing as a child. If all of that happened to you, if you are from that era, you can take the vaccine. I promise you, you can take the vaccine. It ain't gonna do nothing to you. You might come out of there like a castmate from the Thriller video, but you won't have COVID. You won't have COVID. Listen, man, take that vaccine. Because, see, it's some young kids out there. See, they don't get, like I said, I'm old enough to be asleep. You know when you get older, you make plans. At 10 o'clock, what you gonna do at 6 o'clock? At 10 o'clock, you be like, yeah, girl, happy hour, let's do this. Then after 2 o'clock, after that metabolism sets in and slows all the way down, them plans ain't fun no more. You're not doing that, you staying in the house. But these young kids, they don't care. They just want to be around each other, bringing the virus back to their mama and stuff. No, this is what you got to do. Kick them kids out. Kick them out. You don't need them kids. And look at it. Through the pandemic, haven't we realized that the kids really don't need all that stuff? I'm serious. I was sitting there. I had 13 devices hooked up to one router. I was like, 13 devices? What do you need with 13 devices? We didn't have no 13 devices. We had one television with an antenna and some foil wrapped around it. To get to see Hee Haw, I'm showing my age for real, Hee Haw. Boy. Lawrence Welk, but that Mork and Mindy, but that made me who I am today. I'm telling these kids, them the ones that can't take the vaccine, and they should offer the vaccine to everybody. If you want it, go get it. Shouldn't be about nobody who got this kind of money. Now the older people, I understand it. I understand the older people. You know, we want to make sure that they all right, because like I said, it be their grandkids that's bringing them back to them. And I feel sorry for Uncle Joe. We got a new president. And the inauguration, you saw that little black girl up there. She was great. She was beautiful. I thought she was about 12. But the inauguration, I know if I was sleeping myself watching it, Uncle Joe wanted to take a nap, man. Uncle Joe wanted to take a nap, but we did it, y'all. We got that crazy man out of there. We got him out of there, and Uncle Joe is in there. He probably got somebody that's telling him he can take naps every 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't know what he doing, but we did it, y'all. And listen, the black community, we excited right now. You know, the conspiracy theories, I hate it sometimes when I be seeing, you know, some black people that be like, Biden wants to raise taxes. You work at McDonald's. That does not apply to you, sir. Stop sending wrong messages to our people. That does not apply to you. You are happy that he's doing this executive order to get you $15 an hour. I bet you that. I bet you he's your president then. But we did that. We got him in there because we needed him. Because all this racial tension, and I know the Lord says, like I said, I know Jesus. I know him. But this racial tension will have you looking at a Caucasian person sideways a little bit. You don't give them no room for mistakes. None. I know I don't. And I done started boxing and stuff too, I know y'all see the weight loss. I know you see it. I know you see it. You see the weight loss. I have to. When you get over 40, that cholesterol and high blood pressure and diabetes be on your back, so it ain't even about fitting in no jeans no more. It's about getting that heart rate elevated past up to 150. Listen, I know black don't crack. I know it don't. But our heels will reveal, ladies. Our heels will reveal. On a wintry Wednesday, my heels looked so white, it looked like me and Harriet Tubman was playing hacky sack. It's like, them heels will reveal, ladies. There's nothing wrong with getting older. It's nothing wrong, but y'all got to get out there and we got to get moving. We got to get moving and exercise, because think about it. Besides a burglar, besides somebody breaking in your house in the middle of the night, what's the quickest thing that'll get you out of your sleep? You can be in there just dreaming that you done won that $478 million that somebody wasn't gonna ever win. You could be dreaming about that. You could be in there dreaming about donuts and Thanksgiving and what your man ain't gonna get you for Valentine's Day. You can be in there asleep. And when that Charlie horse hit that ankle, oh boy, you're up. Then you try to, don't be in there with your spouse, because you be trying to be sexy and walk it off, but you can't, because it be in your ankle. You better be in there, that Charlie horse be in there. I ain't the only one. Somebody's sitting over there right now with some aspirin by their bedside. Right now. And when it's nothing wrong with it. When you get older, the things that you have near to you. I got some aspirin and hand sanitizer. That's what, when I'm getting ready to make my day, that's what I got, because I already know what type of day it's going to be. But it's nothing wrong with being older. But for real, don't let them kids take over your life. You see, now they don't need play dates. They don't need none of that. They don't need 5, 6 kids over at your house. See, when I was little, I didn't get to spend the night at nobody's house. You better not, you going to spend the night at somebody's house for what? You better not. So these kids don't need play dates, but love on your people. Love on your people, because life is short, and the pandemic has shown us that. It's shown us what we need and what we can deal without. So make sure you love on your people. If them kids ain't doing what they need to do, kick them out. Kick them out. It's okay. I promise you, I'm still a walk. I'm still work in progress. So I don't know the exact scripture that supports what about the kids doing right by their parents, but I know they're supposed to do right by their parents. So I'm going to use my Bible app, and I'm going to find that scripture that says it's okay to kick your kids out if they not doing right. I love the Bible app too. Ooh, I love the Bible app. That's the best part about the pandemic. You don't want to know the best part? Well, the other best part, it's a few parts about the pandemic that's great. It done got Sally Mae off my back just a smidget, because it's like, come on, man, the world ain't open. but we get to go to Bedside Baptist. It ain't, everybody, it ain't no church. It ain't no in-house church. Because, when you in-house, right, you got the real churchgoers. And, they don't want to use their computers. They're not using Bible apps. They're using that good Bible. that Bible, that good soft leather. And, for us newbies, some of them scriptures be hard to find. Some of them scriptures, they boy. And then the ladies that's been going there for a while, and you just keep trying to, what did he say? Oh, Ephesians. They be judging a little bit. But now since we're at home, Bedside Baptist, you can ask Siri. Siri, could you find me Exodus 4:1? She's going to pull it up, and I love it. It's the best. It is the best. I'm glad we made it through these holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We got Valentine's Day coming up, but I'm glad we made it through these holidays. Because listen, since I couldn't go nowhere, I had to do Thanksgiving dinner by myself. I had to cook Thanksgiving dinner by myself. And let me just give it up to all the aunties, the mamas, the grandmothers, and the men. If you've been holding your family down for Thanksgiving, I'm giving it up to you because listen, cooking in that kitchen with that heat, you see up here right now, my flashes have already started on me. I'm sweating like Whitney's cousin. So imagine being in that kitchen. So to all y'all mamas and grandmamas and aunties and cousins and sisters and the fellas that did it too, I take my weave off to you. I promise. I promise, because it's tough. And this is the thing. For the newbies, for the people that's trying, when you try to call home for that recipe, I don't care if you've made it 672 times, Grandma. A teach and a smidget and season the taste is not no directions. It ain't. I need a 3/4, a half cup, a spoon, a tablespoon, or something. Calling my sister, I was like, man, I had so many scars and bullet wounds and battle scars from just cooking in the kitchen. I cut myself, I burnt myself, my weave was tore up. That's why people don't, have you ever noticed now, see why Big Mama and them, when they be cooking and it be time to eat, they weren't hungry no more. Because you've been in there, as the old folks say, season the taste. I ain't seasoning to no taste. Then what you do, you go to YouTube and you find some white woman that ain't putting no sugar, no butter, no salt, nothing. They had a potluck. All the people out here in LA, they was like, oh, we're just going to all bring a couple of dishes. And I live over there in the valley. I need to come over here more often and try to find me a place in Inglewood, because this is where the good fried catfish is. You can't get nothing like that over there in the valley. We had a potluck, and she was like, oh, I'm going to do the yams. And I was like, okay. I I did everything that I wanted to eat myself. But she was like, oh, no, I could do the yams. I'd still do my yams. But y'all, she did her yams, but she had pink marshmallows on top of the yams. Pink marshmallows. Why do the yams have pink marshmallows? She was like, oh, just for some color. That's when I knew. And I had all my stuff. But it was tough. But I made it through. Then Christmas. And now we got Valentine's Day. Yeah, we got Valentine's Day. And fellas, listen. If you don't get your woman something for Valentine's Day, that's on you. Because right down there at Sepulveda and Inglewood, Consuela is selling flowers on the corner for $3. So if you really want to do something for your woman, you can. But I'm going to tell you something. If you got a woman and you're over 30, you ain't got to buy her no flowers. You ain't got to get her no chocolate. You know what you need to do? Do a couple of loads of laundry. Don't mess around and do that laundry, fold it and put it up. How about just take a day to get your own kids ready for bed? That's when you're going to have your woman walking through the house with the music following her. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. But you got to love on your people, y'all. You got to love on your people, and you got to appreciate them. Because if this pandemic ain't showed us nothing else, I'm telling you, it'll show you the people that's for you, and it'll show you the people that's around here not caring about you. Like I said, next time somebody walk up to me and say, hi, my name is Jeffrey. I'm from such and such. If he don't mention Jesus, I'm punching him in the face. Punching him in the face because he don't mean me nothing. He don't mean me nothing. You better tell me about Jesus. I'm like, I've been going through all this by myself. By myself. I didn't even have to do this. And it's what's crazy is you go on what you've learned. And I've always had a girlfriend. I got a good friend, and shout out to Shamila in the Bay, because she's always, even when she would go to church, she would send me Bible scriptures. She would send me daily devotionals. And I ain't gonna even lie, I wouldn't even read them. I'd just be like, oh, okay, thanks, my friend. You know them, when you rope a horse or a wild horse or a cow, and you got the thing around their neck, and they don't want to come. They just, they bucking. That was me. That was me, y'all. I didn't know no better, because I didn't have no real friends. I didn't have no real friends. But thank goodness, she was standing in the gap for you, girl. She was standing in the gap. She was standing in the gap. And now I can stand in the gap. I'm telling you. And I'm going to leave you out with this, because this is just, I'm excited. I used to, like I said, I grew up in a small country town, and I was a Jehovah's Witness. And then you couldn't make your mind up to yourself till you got grown. So, when we sing our songs at the Kingdom Hall, it'd be like, Jesus is coming and he will be here for you. Duh. So then when I think about Jesus, what he done for me, I'd be like, they just doing the most. They putting so much on it, until I got my own testimony. And then when you sing them songs, I can dance all night. They got a different meaning. My name is Crystal Powell, guys. I'm so appreciative for giving this opportunity. Please follow me, Crystal P Comedy. Stay blessed, stay safe, and love on your people. Standing in the gap! Standing in the gap!
Hey, y'all, give it up one more time for my friend Crystal Powell. Very funny, on fire for the Lord. Ain't nothing like a new Christian, no matter how old they are. My point is, she on fire for Jesus. Happy Valentine's Day to all the Valentines out there, the real Valentines out there, not the ones that's faking. You got an excuse now. Your stimulus check didn't come, you ain't get your vaccination, all of that. You good to go. But for everybody else, happy Valentine's Day. Y'all be safe out there. God bless. Remember, follow the Comedy Cafe on all social media. We on Facebook Live. Check us out every week. If you like the comics, then let them know. Go to their social media, mine as well, @Contagious, and let us know how much you like us. Appreciate y'all. God bless you. Good night.